It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you... In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some
Sorry. We didn't mean to...
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing that. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get...
but
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible.
Yeah, we sure don't want him to...
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get up. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall.
Like, Paimon...
That's certainly true.
How much...
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be looking good. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to
He's over there! Let's go say hi! Tainari!
Traveler? Paimon?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important.
All right. Then follow me. This place is better. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me? The doc...
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask!
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left... Yeah.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you, like, for now, all we can share with you is that...
Sino, you s- I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you in...
Sino's name really does work wonders.
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you don't need to tell me anything you don't... The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia...
Hypatia? Why would...
And what do you mean by take away?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean you're leaving this place?
Indeed. Otherwise, I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. Let me ask, have you been taking care...
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you...
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like...
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar...
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my...
Well, you're the only...
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also I will personally supervise...
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Academia. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, it's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was...
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in. Luckily, there is still some time left. It's just as the Academia said. You're a responsible and and that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated.
I can barely believe it myself. But
I don't think I missed any details.
sorry, we can't tell you everything.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me.
Hasn't he already asked you several times?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandar,
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can.
I can do that. But the Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant.
I must say,
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages. On that note, aren't you also being...
The Academia, yes. But I suppose...
I see. So you know.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. In which case, I must keep... Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. I think this may be something he...
Okay, we'll find it too.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis DI?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if he also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea.
We'll do it the mercenary. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought.
Terra Smash!
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos.
Port Ormos?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a...
tracking skills seems...
Shh! Don't drop. The port is crawling with fatigue.
Let's keep going and see what...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.